Hello girlfriends and welcome to another episode of Tried and Tested. Today we'll be trying out some products that are endorsed by K-pop stars. EXO is a 9-member boy band that has been in the top 5 of the Forbes Korea Power Celebrity list for the past 5 years. Now, they have been working together with Nature Republic since 2013. So one of the things that they have is this yam oil control paper with their faces on it. Kai's face is kind of just a sticker that they put on here. This is Kai and Kai's gonna absorb my sebum. That's so gross! Ooh, it comes with a mirror, very handy. It's very thin, a little bit waxy. This is papery, but it kind of still folds quite easily. Part of the joy of doing this is seeing how much sebum you manage to collect. I can sort of see it, but then it's not super obvious. I think what's great is that it's really quite discreet. It's absorbed a lot of the shine, actually almost like all of the shine, but it doesn't leave my skin feeling super dry. It still feels hydrated. If I were a fan of someone and I saw something like this, yeah, I get a kick of it. Song Joong-ki. I would give this like a 10 out of 10. So BTS is this super popular 7-member boy band and they did a collaboration with BT Cosmetics. And this is the Glorious Gloria Primer. I wonder if their blood, sweat and tears are in this. This primer is supposed to give you bright and glossy skin without being cakey or patchy. I was kind of expecting something that was a bit more serum-like, but this feels more like a cream with like an iridescent shine. Ooh. It's actually spreading very easily. It almost is like a water gel, and you can see like there's a really nice sheen to it. It's like totally absorbed into my skin, and it's totally smoothed it out, and it's got a slight cooling effect. It's not sticky at all. Now, as I put this on, I do feel like that it absorbs pretty well. And in fact, it almost leaves a powdery kind of finish. Mattifying products usually sort of tightens the skin just a little bit, so it does feel like it's tightened my skin. I feel like after you put it on, it does seem to brighten the face. It feels like it's making my foundation a little bit harder to put on. Like I can feel more of a drag, and also it feels almost as though my foundation is dry. So I'm gonna try it with a different type of foundation just to see how it fares. It is a cushion foundation. Please ignore the color because I took the wrong color out. The cushion foundation is a lighter texture and it's more dewy, and I think it works as a better match to this primer. And also it makes the cushion foundation look a little bit like more polished. So I feel like with a lighter base, the primer actually serves to increase the coverage and also kind of like brightens everything, whereas like with my regular foundation, it made my foundation look worse. So I think it really depends on what kind of base you're using. Honestly, I can't really see the iridescent effect after putting everything on. Also because I found the dropper a little bit weird for this type of product because it's kind of harder to pick up. I would give it like a 6.5 out of 10. BT21 was created by BTS members together with line friends. So they came up with a series of 8 super cute characters that represented each of their personalities. The one that we're looking at today is by Jungkook, and this one is called Cookie. He is a cute but tough bunny. Oh, it's very cute. I'm so sold on the packaging. This color is called Mellow Coral. It's very liquidy. Oh, it's a cream lip lacquer, so it looks creamy, but it's thinner like a lacquer. The application was super easy, it's very watery, there's no drag at all, but I think because it's so runny, like you don't really get like an even coat. The color payoff is really actually solid. It's a very neat application, it stays within the lines. The one thing that is really standing out to me right now though is the smell. I feel like it almost smells like some kind of strange fruity soap. I am really liking the color though, so that's a bit of a pity. Love yourself. We've waited quite long for it to dry and it's still kind of like transferring a lot. And it's supposed to have a super long staying power, right? But after all of this, like the color is still there, but I feel like it's kind of a bit patchy already. I think I would give this like a 5.5 out of 10. Packaging is so cute though. So I would at 0.5 if you're into that. Yeah, so I was removing it, I realized that the smell and it tastes really funny. So with the smell and the taste, I would give it 3. I'd be scared, no. I really, because the fans are like can be very intense. I admire the love, but you know what? If anyone said anything about Song Joong Ki, I'd be really upset. But this is not them, right? The character is cute. It's just the lipstick, I'm not sure. Red Velvet is a 5-member girl band, and the red plays on their brighter, bubblier side, and Velvet plays on their softer, mature, more elegant side. And together, they are Red Velvet. So they have been Etude House models since 2018. So this range includes 5 all-new shades, and they are also inspired by and named after each member of the group. This one is Wendy Brown. Oh, that's interesting. I was expecting brown, but this actually looks quite red. Ah, so it's like a reddish brown or a brownish red, depending on how you look at it. Application is pretty easy. It's like a slightly creamier texture and it dries pretty matte and quite fast. The formula, I think, is pretty good. The only thing is that the color kind of doesn't match the description or the picture or kind of like what you expect. Based on the picture, as well as based on the name of this thing, which is Wendy Brown, I was expecting something that was like a little more like autumny, a little bit more brown. And then now, after I put it on, it kind of feels a bit pinky red more than a brownie red. So if let's say you bought it based off the photo, I think maybe you would be slightly disappointed because it really doesn't look like the photo. If I were to rate the lipstick itself, maybe like an 8. But then if based on the color and all of that stuff, I would give it like a 6. No, actually I would give it like a 5 because I'd be very annoyed if I was looking for a brown and then this came. Even though it's nice, I'll be like, huh? This is not what I ordered. Taeyeon is the leader of famous girl band SNSD, also known as Girls' Generation. They've been around since 2007 and are still very popular today. And Taeyeon has been the model for Vanilla Co since 2016. Now this is their Clean It Zero Cleansing Balm. So this is a hypoallergenic cleanser that changes from a sherbet-like texture to an oil. This is a lip and eye makeup remover as well as a cleansing oil and a foam cleanser. This is supposed to deeply cleanse and exfoliate your skin, leaving it hydrated and fresh. That's a lot of things in one. So it's a massage it onto dry skin and then rinse it off. When you first put it on, it feels like wax. So as you rub it in, you can kind of see it turning into an oil. It's a really uncomfortable texture because it feels like quite a thick oil almost. So then you're supposed to rinse it off with water. That was actually quite effective, and I actually managed to get off the eye makeup pretty fast and easily, which I was quite impressed by. My skin definitely feels clean and it does feel very hydrated. I felt it was like averagely easy to remove compared to like other oils. It has a slightly artificial floral smell, which I'm not a huge fan of. I do think it's just slightly fussy with like the tub and the spatula and turning from this solid thing to an oil. Personally, not a huge fan, but it does the job. I think it's okay. I would give this like a 7 out of 10. Monster X is a boy band that was created during a reality show, and Tony Moly is Monster X's first beauty endorsement deal. Now, this is the Lip Tone Get It tint. So the packaging is different, but from what we understand, the product is the same, and the shade is Oh My Rose. Oh, it's very watery. It's very pretty. I'm loving this color. It's like a coral with like just the right hints of red in it. It's like a very flattering color. It feels slightly sticky, not too bad, quite comfortable. Application very easy, kind of easy to manage and blend. 8, actually 9 out of 10. 17 is a band that consists of 13 members. 17 is the average age they were when they first got together, and they have earned a reputation as a self-producing idol group, and they're actively involved in songwriting as well as other aspects of the group. They became the SAM Global Ambassadors in 2018, so all of the hand creams here, ta-da! Their individual scents were picked by the members themselves, and then all autographed, everything, so cute. I was looking at the box thinking, which one do I want to try? I picked this one. I picked him because I thought he looked really cool. You know, just like, hey, what's up? Do you think DK uses this too? Do his hands smell like that? Is that the idea? Kind of smells like a peach haichu. I find it slightly oily. Maybe in colder climates that would be okay. Slightly tacky, also a bit sticky. Not a huge fan. But then, can I just say, I feel like looking at this, It feels like it was meant to be a collector's item, not so much like a set of hand creams to be used. Because like, look, they're all like autographed. How would you have the heart to like open that and use it, right? I would give this as a hand cream, 3.5. But in terms of like packaging and everything, if I were a fan, I would definitely buy this. Like, I would so be like, yes, give it to me. Because like, if you're a fan, it really isn't about the hand cream. It's just all of this together, you know, like all of it. Would you risk putting this in your bag and getting like marks on the face or their pristine white shirts or like, you know, having parts of them scratched off? No, right? I don't think so. Okay, we come to the end of the episode. If you want to find out more about the products, the links are in the description box down below, or you can go to our Tried and Tested Facebook page. And if you have already subscribed to our channel, very good! Deba! Now you need to just hit that bell so you'll be notified every time a new video comes out onto YouTube, or you can just download that Click Network app so you'll be able to watch the videos before they come out onto YouTube. Alright, till next time, mwah, go be beautiful! Sarang heyo!